Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be spectating a very quickly done ranked game of a silver Mr. Fantastic who's not that good, but went 14-0. So to start off, today, the brand new Scarlet Witch and Adam Warlock skins are available. Now these skins are pretty cool. I'm loving the dragon theme that's shared between the both of them, and I think the colors are very vibrant and pop for both. The blonde hair, the red and gold, and the ribbons all come together really well. Plus it's a legendary skin, which means the sound effects are going to be different. Take a quick listen.
Be right there. You are under my spell.
Now I think that sounds awesome. The Adam Warlock skin, not a legendary skin, but he still looks cool. I'm really loving this emote, and I love the look of the long hair and the two dragons wrapped around his neck. Now on May 30th, we've got a handful of new missions coming out that'll lead to this brand new Hawkeye skin, and they've got a lot more coming out than just that. We're talking a brand new map called Arakko, some brand new insane team-ups between Jeff, Black Widow, Penny, and Iron Man, a handful of buffs and unfortunate nerfs, and of course, the long-awaited strategist, Ultron. This guy looks absolutely insane, and I can't wait to play him. I mean, look at that Ultron squad, man. A lot of exciting things to come, but let's get into the gameplay. So Mr. Fantastic starts off with a quick back shot to his wife to get himself that elasticity charge. A great thing to do right before the battle. Honestly, the update that they've given Mr. Fantastic, the buffs, and how quickly he can charge his elasticity, I love it. As a Mr. Fantastic main, it makes him very viable, makes him a great character, makes him really good against dive characters, and I think an overall really healthy change to the character. Apply some pressure to the team, pushes them off the point, gets great heals, and is doing really well. Now the one thing I've noticed about Mr. Fantastic players, including myself, is that you sometimes kind of feel invincible, and when your team is doing really well, you almost feel like you'll never die. Unfortunately, that's not true. You can die, and I see a little glimpse of him pushing up a little bit too far. But his team is taking really good care of him, and he's holding his ground really well. Gets the refrigerator shot kill, super satisfying whenever that happens, and they continue to hold the point. And I mean, this is just the start of the game, but the other team's already getting steamrolled, and I feel like that's why they're pushing up a little, just so that there's a little bit of a fight. They continue to hold the point, get a little help from the cloak and dagger ult, they just stand their ground. If I'm being honest, this is probably the longest I've ever seen things survive with 5v1. Really impressive there. Honestly, whenever I play healer, I usually save my ults either as Cloak and Dagger or Susan, just to counter the other healer ults, given that my team is doing well and I don't have to use it to keep my team alive. Reed finally pops his ult, bounces around, and the crazy thing is the other team doesn't really try to run away. I know they're slowed, but I didn't really see that much of an effort to try and get away from it. Makes it kind of hard to believe that this is ranked, but it is also silver, so maybe that awareness just isn't there. Benji pushes by himself, doesn't work. You can't really push his Benji on your own. That's the end of the round. One more pre-back shot to charge up his elasticity. Goes into big mode immediately. There's Benji doing his thing solo again. Unfortunately, he gets melted by the Namor squid. I don't think they actually had this team up in the first round. Maybe I just didn't see it. Iron Man coming out of nowhere, keeping a distance. And back comes Benji, trucking right through. Crazy thing is, I don't really feel like I've seen this enemy team push together as a whole. Maybe just once, and that was when Mr. Fantastic was ulting. But I mean, Benji, the Iron Man push separately. More so Benji just kind of runs in, fists blazing like he's invincible, and they just hold the point. I love doing that with Mr. Fantastic. My little grab to get up places. Real quick score check, and Iron Man ulted. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she pushed him back, probably messed with his aim, and Mr. Fantastic got the block. Either him or the Loki clone, I'm not sure. That was a pretty smart play by Groot, using his ult and putting the wall behind him to get some extra damage, but his team also wasn't really there, so maybe that wasn't that smart of a move. Hook and Dagger ult countered by Susan's ult. Mr. Fantastic's finally got his ult, but I don't even think he needs to use it. Here comes Benji. They're just throwing hands. Some quick reflexes there, turning into a Pop-Tart right before Benji's ult hits. Go straight back into the fight. There goes the ult, and there goes the game. Not a bad performance by this Mr. Fantastic main. He didn't make a lot of mistakes, but I don't think he did anything too crazy either. The other team wasn't really working together, and they seemed pretty split up, so that helped them out a lot. Overall, decent game. 0 deaths, 14 kills. He kind of cooked and deserved that MVP. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.